welcome back to my channel. My name is Lati Shankar, and this is a self-promotional video where I'm gonna share with you some of the splendid moments that I had experienced while I was interviewed for World Audiobooks Japan by Miss Maria Abrenica. Maria Abrenica also has given a voiceover for one of the chapters written for my horror book, Cocktail Night. I'd like to request you to watch the entire video till the end and leave me any valuable feedback of yours in the comment section. Thanks so much in advance.
Yes, hello guys. Now I'm back and we're on the episode 17, and our today's guest author is from India, and let's hear from him. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So yeah, I'm glad to have you in my podcast channel. So yeah, before we start, so can you introduce yourself?
I'm from India. I'm from
Okay.
Karnataka state in South India. And
Mhm.
more precisely, my place is Coorg. It's a district here, a very beautiful place. And I have written 5 books. Almost all of my books has got translated into 4 different languages: Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, French, Afrikaans. I work here as a teacher.
Oh, what are you teaching?
My subject is science.
Science. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, let's talk about your book. So, what is your book all about? Can you tell the title?
The book is Cocktail Night. It's a horror book.
It's a horror book. Oh, that's interesting. Suspense thriller, huh? So, what makes you inspired writing a book?
Earlier, when I was a kid of about 9 years, I read a book called as Dracula, written by Bram Stoker.
Mm-hmm.
After I finished reading that book, I was thrilled to see that how author could hook the readers in such an amazing way. So I also thought of becoming an author in that form, and I wanted my readers to get thrilled of whatever I write. And so writing was my passion from my childhood, and I started to write horror stories, and even now I literally love to write horror books.
Wow, that's great. Yeah, so you have passion on writing a book. So, well, how did you make a story? Or what gives you inspired to create a different kind of story? Is all your book are horror books, or you have different kind of books?
I have different kind of books, and only out of 5 books, 2 books are in horror genre, and the remaining books are different. One is science fiction, another is a mystery thriller, and another one is something related to the small children.
How many months or how many years it takes for you to write a book?
It depends, because one of my book I have taken nearly 10 years to complete it, and one of my book I have written just in a few months, 4 to 5 months.
It takes a long.
It is available in sales in Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, Flipkart, many online websites. It is available.
So
Yeah.
can you tell me more about the book and how?
Cocktail Night. The Alex Samuel's wife Stella.
There's kind of movie like that. Yeah, it's so interesting. People wants to know what's happened. After that incident, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people loves reading horror stories, things like that. Yeah, is it a one standalone book, or is that a series or a novel, or yeah?
It's not a series. It's just a one standalone book. It's about 18,000 words, about 3 hours of read. That even Cocktail Night has got translated into Spanish and Italian. Portuguese is in progress. I hope that it will be done within short span of time. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, and nice talking to you. Yes, guys, so now you hear his voice, the author of the book, on an exciting cocktail. Yeah, he is from India, and he has a version of his book on Spanish, Portuguese, and some other language. So take a look at it. And now it's time for a short reading. So I'm gonna do a sample reading of a chapter of his book so you can get a little bit inside of his book. So stay tuned. Selena, I need to talk to you. Selena turned towards him. She could tell from the anxious, yet somber, look on his face that Collins was serious. She sent Christina to her father's car with instructions to tell her dad that she would be back in a little while, as she had an important appointment with Collins. Collins and Selena sat inside the car. Even as Collins drove, he filled the car with the perplexed air of a man that couldn't believe the unexpected things that had happened, and couldn't quite explain why. "Why do you look so confused?" Selena asked. "I'm afraid there's a lot of confusions yet to come." The world around them was glowing in the warm sunshine as they set out on their journey. Eventually, Collins saw in the distance a woman with a long black hair that touched the ground. Her eyes glowed green, and she had a stern cast to her face. She was in a beautiful white dress, and for some reason had a brittle smile on her face. She looked determined, but Collins had no idea why. "Jesus!" he exclaimed, practically standing on the brake pedal. The car slammed to a sudden halt, accompanied by the screeching sound of brakes. A black cat with glowing green eyes jumped across the road in front of them. "What happened?" Selena asked. Breathless. "Look there! Somebody's standing over there." "Where?" Selena looked around before opening the door and stepping out of the car. She made another check of their surroundings. "Collins? I don't see anybody." Collins joined her a moment later, but this time he saw no one. But she was here, right here. He muttered, bewildered. Selena sighed. "I really don't understand. You've been different today. Are you confused about something? Or did you maybe have a nightmare last night?" So this is the sample of a chapter inside the book.
I hope you've liked this video. Please leave your valuable suggestion in the comment box. Stay in touch. Glad that we all are connected. Thanks so much. Have a great day.